What is going on, guys? Caleb here. Welcome back to the channel. I appreciate you guys so much for dropping in. Today we are going to check out the One Piece sneak peek that is coming to Netflix. I'm skeptical, but I'm excited, and we're going to check this out right now, dude. One Piece. Oh my goodness, you guys. This has got to be the most goated anime, the most goated manga, in my opinion. This is my favorite and probably will go down as my favorite anime manga of all time. I have been watching this since it came out, since I was a kid, since it came to freaking 4Kids back when I was so young, and I never stopped watching it. I caught up when I was in college. I took some breaks, and now I am finally caught back up, and it's crazy to see that it is about to get a live-action adaptation to Netflix. I'm so skeptical because of anime stuff in the past. Live action has just not done so killer, in my opinion. However, you know, if you like those anime adaptations, or if it is somebody who has watched one of those and thought it was really good, you know, that is totally fine. That is totally fair, and I want you to have that excitement. But anyways, they just dropped a 2-minute sneak peek, kind of first look at this, and we're going to check it out. We've seen some pictures of the Going Merry before. We know who the cast is, but this will hopefully give us a little bit more of the timeline, where it's at, what's going to happen, where this is going to go, and maybe the pacing of this. You know, it's only going to be, what, like 10 episodes? I don't necessarily want them to cover a ton of show, a ton of stuff with those 10 episodes. I mean, we're 1,016 episodes in and 14 seasons. I don't want them to cover like a season, an episode. That's just way too much, and we won't have that world building and character building that is just so precious to One Piece that Oda has spent decades building. So I'm hoping that they really just pay attention to that. And since Oda is helping out with this, man, we'll see. We'll see. But let's just check this out, and we'll give it the beats here in a minute. All right, let's hit this in 3, 2, 1, go.
Hello everyone, I'm Miyaki Godoy, and I play Luffy in One Piece.
Hi, I'm Steve Maeda. I'm the showrunner of One Piece.
And I'm Matt Owens, showrunner.
And as you can see, we're here in South Africa bringing One Piece to life.
We'd like to show you a sneak peek of some of our massive sets.
As the biggest One Piece fan, it's been really exciting seeing some of my favorite places from the manga become a reality.
Absolutely.
All right, enough talk. Roll the clip!
Right out the gate, man, I think that this kid playing Luffy, he's got a lot of energy. He's got a lot of those mannerisms that Luffy has. And you can kind of tell that he is kind of good for this part, in my opinion. I think he's got the build, he's got the hair, but he's also got the personality. I gotta dig that. And yeah, it would be awesome to see some of these things
Oda's
in real
world
life.
is so unique. Seeing all of this
The
stuff
logo
in
looks
person,
good. The
being
logo
able
looks
to
really good.
Reach out and touch it.
Oh, let's take a look at that, dude. Oh, man. So we've
Oda's
got the
world
heart
is
ship,
so
the
unique.
Love Duck.
Seeing all of this stuff in person, being able to reach.
Miss Love Duck, I mean, it looks really good for a concept art. And, you know, I think the ships are probably going to be one of the easier things to transform into live action because they're just so solid. However, the Going Merry, in my opinion,
out
dude,
and touch
it wasn't my favorite.
Been such an experience. Our cruise
Wow.
down here in South Africa.
There we go. We've got the Going Merry. Personally, man, the sheep head, the ram on the front just does not do it for me. I don't know why. It looks, you know, overall, and even the Jolly Roger, you know, it looks good. It looks fine. I get that you're making the live adaptation, but I don't know. In my opinion, man, it just
Are incredible.
it looks fine.
And
Okay, we got the See, now this, on the other hand, the Baratier, this is a live action Baratier. When you've got something like the Going Merry, that it was such an iconic piece of the show, it made people cry. It made me cry at one point. You gotta nail it. You absolutely gotta nail it. The Baratier, on the other hand, you have a little bit more freedom. It was only there for a little bit of time. This looks terrific for the Baratier. You know, we don't really get to see it a ton. For what we get to see, that, from my memory, looks like the
been
Baratier.
so rewarding to see them taking
The inside looks
Oda's
terrific.
world and
The
bringing
front,
it to life.
it looks terrific.
Because of the level of detail and attention that
Oh
goes
my
into all of
goodness.
these sets, they take a good amount of time. I mean, right
Bro.
now we're building Arlong's map room, and it's already been a couple of weeks, but it's a big build.
Okay. So let's think about timeline here. You know, they obviously aren't going to just jump us probably post 2-year gap. That's way too far into the franchise, you know, the fandom. But we got the Baratier. They just said that they were finishing up Arlong's map room, which is awesome. I've always wanted to see. Arlong has been one of my favorite villain character designs of all time. I absolutely love Arlong. I love the Fishmen. And I think that a live action Arlong, if he's portrayed very well. You know, they got to get the height right. They got to get the body. They got to get the weapons. He's got to pull out his teeth. The battle between Arlong, if it is kind of very similar to the anime, I think I'll really, really like it. But that is a big, you know, pill to swallow, is going to be trying to get Arlong. We've also got some other iconic scenes in there, like the part where they've got the crew walking and they give the straw hat to Nami as Zoro and Sanji and Usopp and Luffy head off to fight Arlong at Arlong Park. Like, that is just so iconic. That left a lot of people in tears. Is that going to be able to be translated into live action with the same amount of personal and feeling? It's just hard to tell.
Because
the
it's a really
Baratier,
important
look at the size of
location.
this
a lot
thing,
of drama
man.
goes down in there.
Absolutely
a lot
massive.
Of action goes down
Looks
in
terrific.
there. So we have to get it just right.
Yeah. Did you hear that? They
I love all the
trying to get it
ships,
all
but
figured out.
Baratier is massive. It is iconic. It is surrounded
So
by
they're doing
floating
half of the
docks,
Baratier. That
along
makes
with
sense.
a bar inside the fish mouth, which is going to be Zoro's favorite spot in those episodes. At the end of it all, I'm
Yes.
most excited to just be able.
So that means, you know, we are going to have an encounter with Mihawk. We've seen that Mihawk has been cast for this. We've seen that Don Krieg has been cast for this. I'm going to absolutely love that. But once again, man, an absolutely pivotal part of the anime was the battle between Zoro and Mihawk. You cannot downplay that. Mihawk has to show up, be incredibly BA. He's got to slash the crap out of Zoro. Zoro's got to stand up and prove himself to everybody. Everyone in this show for the live action has got to believe that Zoro's tough. He's going to take that
share
slash
this world
to the
with
chest.
old fans and new. We get to go to work every day and walk on these massive sets and see these
So far, it
characters
looks
come
good,
to life.
though, man. It looks awesome.
It's a really
I want to be excited.
special
I want to be very excited for
experience and a
this.
privilege, and we can't wait to share it with you.
Got the next, yeah, officially to Netflix. Is it Yu Yu Hakusho coming to Netflix? I want to see like a little piece of live action though. Come on. Oh, show me some live action. Show me that it's going to be good. I want to believe it. All right, you guys. Well, that was the official sneak peek, and they didn't really show us much. They showed us some behind the scenes more of than like a sneak peek or a teaser, which is totally fine. We got to see the Baratier in action. They did mention Arlong Park. They did mention that they're going to have, you know, Zoro and probably a Mihawk encounter. We know that Mihawk, Zeph, all those guys are done. I'm hoping that this series in 10 episodes gets us to maybe the end of Arlong Park. Even then, I think that's a stretch. I mean, we've got to meet and do so much stuff. We've got to beat Captain Kuro. We've got to beat Don Krieg. We've got to beat, we've got to have the Mihawk encounter. We've got to have Luffy beating pretty much freaking everyone. And then, you know, at the very end, it's just a lot. It's going to be a lot to unpack. However, I'm very excited. I know that Oda has, you know, put his hand into this. So hopefully that the script and the visuals don't make it past Oda without his approval. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think. Let me know if you're excited about this. If you're skeptical, you know, what's the odd we're going to watch this? I'm definitely going to watch it. Not a doubt that I'm going to skip this, but I want to know your guys' opinion. Make sure you put it in the comments. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. We'll catch you on the next video.